After seeing the TV show about the first one, we're very excited, and after being here a few years, we love it.
The first Mardi Gras was, my God, now you're talking maybe 91 or something?
It's quite difficult. It's a different culture there, different understanding of what being different is.
Right, are you guys going to the party after?
Yes.
You guys are the party, right?
Oh! Hey, you said it, not us.
Here it's more liberal, more open, so it's quite awesome for me.
There's something really comforting about knowing that there are 40 years of people who have campaigned for this.
My first Mardi Gras, I was on your side, and then I figured that the best way to enjoy Mardi Gras was to be on the other side.
I have flown up from Melbourne, started off as a work trip and then decided to stay for an extra few days. So it's a little bit hard to miss all the festivities.
It's wonderful to say hi to everyone. You get to high five a lot of people.
I think it's amazing that we got this time to celebrate all this together and just have a good time and everyone gets together.
You get to interact with everybody. We're the ones who help you, need to ask questions. We know everything that's going on.
Being proud of who I am, and especially considering the history of Mardi Gras and how it started out as a protest. You know, we've come so far. And, you know, we still have a long way to go, but it's amazing how much progress we've made since the first Mardi Gras.
I think it's amazing that we've evolved such a community, and that especially since the yes vote, I feel like there's been such an era celebration. So I'm really happy to be a part of that.
We're not quite sure which party we're going
party.
to. There will be a party that will allow us in the door, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
It's actually more of a relief that we've got to where we are now, and it does mean a lot to everybody that we've been doing this now for 40 years.
My first was actually 1998.
Really?
I was about 11.
11?
Yeah, and I remember sitting there, like my sexuality was so nascent I didn't understand it yet, and thinking, shit, it's just so beautiful how proud they are and how happy they are. I wish I were gay so I could feel what they're feeling.
Well, that wish came true.
Yeah, and that wish came true, but then of course I reneged on that wish a little bit when I realised how hard and homophobic the world is. It's not all Mardi Gras.
Having that history means a lot. I only came out a couple of years ago, so it's fairly new to me.
It was weird. It wasn't like a proper coming out, but it's definitely sort of come and gone with different people in my life. It's meant different things to them.
So coming out was like rough, but being rough about it gets you to learn stuff. You learn to toughen yourself up. You learn to be more comfortable with your skin, which I'm still learning right now. So it's great, you know.
My parents actually thought that I came out a lot earlier than I did. They guessed before I figured it out. So that made it a little bit easier. It's that combined history and that attitude that it's not just something that has gone on for 40 years, but it'll go on for another 40, 50, 60, 70, however many years it takes.
Being able to have people that are like, we're not straight, but we don't need to be straight, to know that accepting everyone is the right thing to do.
I was pretty young when I came out, so it was like slightly different time, but everyone's been pretty accepting. There's been a few bumps here and there, but, you know, we're really lucky as young people who we've, had an opportunity to do it in a safe environment, unlike people before us, so super important.
And until it actually happened, I didn't think that it was going to happen. And I almost cried at work when I found out. It was amazing.
So what is special about this year being 40 years of Mardi Gras for you?
A lot of memories.
Can you give us some?
Just heaps of friends I've lost and everything. It's just celebration all their lives.
And what are you doing tonight? Any partying?
Yeah, going to the party after the parade.
Oh, you got tickets to the party?
Yeah.
You're one of the privileged few in Sydney that have got tickets.
I have. For my first Mardi Gras, I was actually in the parade. I was with the organisation called Wear It Purple, which is for LGBT youth that's, if I remember correctly, suffer from depression, mental illness, all that sort of stuff. And it's just a really big support network for it. So they're a pretty cool organisation.
Hey, what does 40 years of Mardi Gras mean to you guys?
It means the world.
A celebration of freedom and humanity and human rights.
It was phenomenal. It was just so intense and everything was happening at once, but it gave me such an amazing sense of community, which is kind of difficult being bisexual because you get shut out from both sides of it. So it was amazing.
First time at Mardi Gras as well, and yeah, just going to party on the street.
Is this your first Mardi Gras?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, no way, I don't believe that.
Yes, it is.
100% first Mardi
Where are you guys from?
Penrith.
Penrith. Okay, well they did used to have a gay bar out in Penrith.
Oh, look at the turnout. Look at what it is. If it wasn't for 40 years of doing what they've done, we wouldn't be where we are today.
Amazing.
Should have come a long time ago.
Imagine like 40 years ago, you would still be arrested for it. And being here, what we have right now, today, it's amazing.
What's the gay scene like in Alice Springs?
It's good. It's actually got a decent gay population in Alice Springs. Yeah, no.
Lesbian capital of the world, really.
Love Sydney. The people are great.
Love the people. Love the people.
Winter in Switzerland, so it's so great to be here.
What about you? What's 40 years of Mardi Gras mean for you?
Wow, equality. As my partner said, wouldn't be here today if Mardi Gras wasn't here.
40 years of Mardi Gras mean for you?
I just think, thank God, everyone just persisted and we're here today. We had marriage equality last year, and I just hope that people who really put in the time and put in the effort are feeling so proud.
For me, 40 years in Mardi Gras is 40 years of progress, more importantly. We've come a long way since. And it's just a great overall celebration because we've come a long way.
We don't want to talk about oppression tonight. We talk about sex and glitter.
Absolutely, it's all about having a good time. We're not going to go down that path tonight.
No, not
You look fantastic. Have a great party. You're going to the party afterwards?
Not the party, a party.
I can tell you're definitely going to a party. You are going to have a good night. I just have a feeling about this.
I hope so. I hope you're right.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras.
I think honestly, it's bigger than 40 years of Mardi Gras. It's probably more so that marriage equality is now legal.
Right.
I think that is a step in the right direction, and so where we need to go as people.
Just arrived last Friday, and it's amazing.
Is this your first Mardi Gras here in Sydney?
Yes, our first time.
I know you guys really do Mardi Gras, but you're going to have a great night tonight. Okay. Happy Mardi Gras, guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Where are you from?
Tasmania. No, from Tassie. We lived in Alice though.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. So,
I'm not from Australia.
No. Where are you from?
Mauritius.
Mauritius. I love Mauritius.
And she calls me exotic.
Here we go. Boys, how long did it take you to get this body?
16 days.
16 days.
1 week. 1 week.
Why aren't you marching in the parade?
Because I'm not a 78er, darling. I write 1 year later.
You're a 79er.
I'm a 79er, darling.
Where are you guys from?
Portugal.
Yeah. My God, I think we've got everybody from every country tonight.
In São Paulo. Yeah.
So you're a pilot? Really?
Yeah.
Did you fly here?
I fly here.
Is this how you dress when you fly?
He's flying. He's flying.
He's
A little bit
flying high.
butterfly.
You guys have a fantastic Mardi Gras.
Thank you so much.
Happy Mardi Gras. Is this your first time to Sydney?
Second time, actually, yeah.
Mine is the first time. I think it's a moment of complete and utter joy and pride for everyone because it's just it's the 40th year for one thing, but also it's just it's a moment of just happiness and coming together as a community, especially after a real big victory in 2017.
Are you going to the party?
Yeah.
You've got the hottest tickets in town, you realise that?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? People treat us differently. So that feels different. And that's great. And it's just about equality, and that's fantastic.
How are you two going to get the glitter off each other later on tonight?
Fingernails and scrubbing.
How about licking?
Absolutely.
We're not. We're going home to our honeymoon suite. Thank you so much. Great Mardi Gras.
Dylan, where are you from?
Sydney. I've lived here since 1979.
What's your name, darling?
Lola. I'm still young.
You're still rocking it. Where are you going tonight?
The party, of course.
You look like you are the party.
Well, there's a party happening, darling, and I just think encourage and express and make sure everyone's safe.
Happy Mardi Gras.